Marni, both you and I believe that travel has the power to transform lives and stimulate personal growth. And you are a storyteller, so share with us one of your travel transformation experiences.
Yeah, I'm a big believer that travel is transformative, but only if you open your mind and your body and experience things to look at the world in a different way. And I think one of the things you do is you learn about yourself. So one of the examples that I had is that I was in Bali and I had an infection, and I asked the hotel, could they take me to a clinic so that I could see a doctor? So they drove me down the street, dropped me off at a clinic. I went in, checked in, sat there for about half an hour. The doctor came over and said, is the person you're waiting for finished? And I said, what are you talking about? And she said, well, are you here with someone? And I said, no, I'm here for myself. And she looked at me kind of funny and she said, you're pregnant? And I realized I was in a maternity clinic.
Oh.
And wasn't exactly what I had been looking for. So she said, well, that's okay. What do you need? So I explained it. And so I needed to do a urine test. So she said, no problem. And she pulled out an orange juice container and still had some of the foil, around the edges. And she said, I know it doesn't look like much. It's been sterilized and it does the job. And I said, yeah, okay, that's fine. And I went in, did my duty, and came back, handed over my orange juice cup, waited until I got the tests, and they gave me some samples of antibiotics because that's all they had in the clinic. And I gave them a donation. And I realized there's a perfect example of the things we take for granted every day and how unnerving it is when you have to try and learn the news, the rules around what you're going to do. And of course, the humor of this poor doctor looking at this middle-aged woman and wondering, what am I going to do with this case? So that's an example where the transformation came for me in the gratitude of what I have as a Canadian and the luxury and the privileges that I have.
And transformative that you also discovered that you were not pregnant.
Yes. I had a pretty good idea about that, but yeah.